We've made it into Exmouth. We came through last night and we've spent one arvo/evening here. And we kind of just chilled out, did our laundry, which was well needed, and visited our favourite restaurant here, which is Cadillac.
Yeah, love Cadillac.
Do you want to tell them more about Cadillac?
Yum.
Just tell them what Cadillac is.
Restaurant. Cadillac is a restaurant that we found the last time we were in Exmouth, and it's only plays country music, and it has all of this like American memorabilia of like country singers and bands and all of that, and there's all these great signs around and the people are lovely.
Anyway, so yeah, we've woken up early this morning and gone for a beautiful drive through Charles Knife Canyon, or Cape Range National Park, and it's just, the views are phenomenal. It's so beautiful.
They say it's like Nevada.
Nevada. It looks best when the sun's fully up though. It's only 7:20. There's still like a bit of shade. It's not fully glowing yet. But we got other stuff on the agenda today, so we kind of just wanted to drive up here and check it out. And now we're going to shoot across around this other side to SHOTHOLE Canyon and see what's there.
Yep. So we're going to leave America. We're going to come back to Australia.
It's still going to look the same on the other side.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Can't wait. We just saw like 3 whales breach in front of us when we're coming down, leaving the bloody canyon.
You can just see the water, and you just everywhere, left, right, center, you can just see whales breaching.
Literally, it's just phenomenal. We just look out and there's like one over here, one over there. It's like, what is happening?
It's so cool. Falling off and breaking off and coming down. Look at these huge chunks that have just been taken out. Crazy rock formation. So we've basically made it this far down the track, but we probably won't continue because I don't know how much further it goes down, and me and Annie kind of want to check out the other beaches in Exmouth. So from here we're going to go to Pebbles Beach and just probably chill out and, you know, head up towards Turquoise Bay and then end up camping at Kurrajong.
2,000 years later.
Only 2:47 p.m. and we're here at Oyster Stacks. I don't know where we seen you last, probably SHOTHOLE Canyon. But we kind of just stopped into town, had a bit of brunch, and then just drove along the coast, checked out all the beaches along the way. Bundegi Beach, Mildura Wreck.
Some like surf, like private surf beach kind of thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah, there was like a little shack and stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, it's unsigned and unmarked, but when you go there, there's just heaps of surfers and there's like a little beach shack thing. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
We went to Turquoise Bay, which is pretty cool because you get all the fish and the clear water up close. It wasn't, I don't know, I was expecting the water to be a lot more clearer for snorkeling. And it was a bit murky.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go snorkeling there, but I was pretty entertained by the fish at the beach.
Heaps of fish at the front, and like, yeah, they just come up right close to you and they're like massive. And yeah, we've just finished up at Oyster Stacks now, which is prime spot for snorkeling.
It was so good. I saw so many fish.
Yeah, so colourful, awesome. So big, like,
yeah.
There's a few bombies around and just massive fish, and they don't really get spooked by you.
No, I was expecting them to be spooked, especially like, because the water doesn't feel that like deep.
No, it's pretty shallow there.
You have to snorkel on like the like high tide, because when it's low tide, obviously like it's too like shallow.
Well, you get too deep and you get these. Oh, you can't see it.
Can you see this battle wound right here? See that, Juju?
This gash. That's what happens when you snorkel too low, too deep.
He got stabbed by fish.
That coral was sharp, man. It's sharp. But Oyster Stacks by far, like, it's so good. Low Isles was the best snorkeling I've ever done, and this would be second on my list. I don't know about Annie though.
I mean, I feel like there's another place that we've been that we've thought, oh, that's phenomenal, but I can't think of what it is.
I don't know. So, but this is like, Oyster Stacks, you have to do it at Exmouth. It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, like, Turquoise Bay is nice for like a beach and to like chill and stuff.
And just seeing the tides cross over in that one sandbank section,
yeah,
whatever.
that's like really cool. Because like at this, what is it called? Oyster Stack?
Oyster Stacks, yeah.
Yeah, like so it's like on rocks and then you climb down the rocks and then you go into the water. So it's not necessarily like a sandy beach that you walk into.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Heaps of sharp rocks and coral.
Yeah, lots of sharp rocks.
But now the plan is to shoot across to our campsite in Kurrajong along the Ningaloo coast. I actually can't remember how long it takes to get there, and we're leaving way behind schedule, but that's okay.
But it's alright because we've had a lot of fun.
It's been a good day.
It's been pretty good.
Alright, we'll see you at camp.
Bye.
We've made it to our camp. It's bloody windy and we haven't done much, so we haven't vlogged much. That's our setup back there. There's whales ahead and there's a sunset, so we're going for it.
And it's so windy!
Bloody windy. So we had just missed the sunset. It's pretty much gone now. But we did manage to just catch a baby whale? I don't know, but we seen a whale breach. It was really, really fast. So yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess. Now Annie's packing up her. It's so windy and she wanted to set this shower tent up. Risky business.
I wanted to have a shower.
You look so vibey right now. Tell them more about the shower.
So this is it.
Well, we've had a pretty good and cruisy day, so we are gonna have some dinner, go to bed early, start our day early again tomorrow morning, and head off to South Lefroy Bay.
Can't wait.
So we've basically come to the entrance of the Yardie Creek crossing behind us. This is what it looks like. We're coming out low tide, 4 drive access only. So it turns out you have to cross when you go around this side anyway, so it's better just to punch straight through. So yeah, don't know why we followed the other car. Alright, so we've made it past the Yardie Creek crossing and now these are the road conditions. Not too bad, but we've got our tyre pressures down to like 25. And yeah, it's actually not too bad so far, so keep you updated with the road conditions. So the road is pretty sandy. I mean, you can do 30, 35 comfortably. You can even punch it up to 40 if you want to, but the road is really, really narrow, and yeah, just be prepared to have your car slightly scratched. You won't be able to overtake anyone. There are certain sections along the way where you can, but yeah, caravans, if you're towing one, yeah, just really take your time. And yeah, other than that, it's not a bad drive. It's pretty scenic, and yeah, I guess we'll just take it along the way. We've just made it here to South Lefroy now. Annie is just checking in with the campsite manager, or the campsite volunteers. So every campsite will have one of these. I have the caravan set up, and they just like look after the campgrounds in each site and just manage all the bookings and that. This here is South Lefroy. You got signage for where the campsites are. That's the campsite volunteers buggy there, where he'll run around and check up on everyone.
Cut and turn off.
Why? What's wrong, Annie?
I'm annoyed.
Why?
Why? Because we're not allowed to stay here because we don't have a portable toilet, a chemical portable toilet. So we either have to go and drive to Coral Bay and buy one for who knows how much, or drive all the way back to Exmouth to be able to hire one, which we have to drop back off. So, yeah, I'm a little bit pissed.
I'm so freaking pissed.
Well, that's pretty shit. Kind of ruins our...
Everything?
Yeah.
Like this was gonna be the best day.
Yeah, it was meant to be a real chill day. Do you reckon the other campsites would be like that too?
Yep, I reckon they're all the same. Because I asked him, I was like, what's our next best option? And he said, go into town and get one. I was like, oh.
Wow.
He's like a really nice guy too. Like he was like, oh, yeah, bad news.
So it's 1 o'clock and we ended up here in Coral Bay. And we went to the shops. How much was a portable chemical toilet, Annie?
Minimum minimum was $230, which is a bit much.
Yeah, too much for us, which is something we're never going to use. So we're just going to stay here in Coral Bay at People's Park. We managed to get like an emergency campsite. which is basically where we're staying here tomorrow night anyway. So I guess that'll give us more time to chill out, snorkel, and check out the beaches here.
Yeah, which Coral Bay is a beautiful place anyway, so that's terrible. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Coral Bay is a beautiful place and there's plenty of things to have a look at.
So we made it down to the beach at Coral Bay. I'm just catching my Uber at the moment. Uber Annie. We're gonna just make it out to the reef, do some snorkeling and see what's out there.